Now today, I'm here to tell you about something that if you don't care, you can just click off. I'm going to be 100% honest. If you don't care, you don't care. This is something terminally online people care about. And honestly, if you have, I'm going to say the J word, if you have a job, sorry, trigger warning, you should just not care. This doesn't really affect you. So now that my audience is thoroughly unemployed, let's talk about it. So Amouranth and her husband, recently got into a massive argument. And they did it in a very interesting way. As many of you will know, they did it by a live stream. Now, I'm not going to say who was right. I'm going to say the basic allegations here, because at the end of the day, I'm just going to tell you my opinion on the case, and I haven't looked too thoroughly in. Now, the allegations are that Amouranth had been caught cheating, and that Amouranth was feeling, how do I put this? Besmirched by their relationship. Now, why did they settle this via live stream? Dear God, only he knows. The clips are kind of funny though. Notably, a lot of these clips, in my opinion, should not be on the internet. If you are having a conversation with your spouse about, not keeping things sacred, have a conversation about that. Do not invite the Twitch chat, dude. I don't understand it. And maybe it's because I don't know enough about these people. They seem like generally alright human beings from what I've seen. I know Amouranth has had some controversy in the past, but I don't know. And in the clips, her husband seems really funny. I don't know what to tell you. He just does. But I think generally, if you're having relationship issues, you should solve that off stream. You should not be inviting. I feel like that's a step too far. We've gotten so parasocial recently. I mean, maybe past 5 years. COVID definitely accelerated this by like a mile, But dear God, just maybe keep a little bit of your privacy intact. I mean, I get it. If you're a streamer, you want as much engagement as possible. You want people to constantly be hooked. But at a certain point, man, this shouldn't be their business, This should be between you and them. And one thing that also annoys me, and I know I'm technically hopping on the bandwagon, all right? But this is something that annoys me. This this throws coal into the engine that is slop YouTubers, like myself. Now, unlike other people, I'm not gonna just, he said this, she said this. I'm not gonna delve into that as much, in this video. But I mean, as you can see, I'm already 3 minutes. But as you can probably tell, I'm not a big fan of the he said, she said, and honestly, shouldn't be our situation. We shouldn't know about this. This is something that people throughout history have never had to deal with, If I have a rough falling out with a girlfriend, I have to worry about that backlashing on the internet. Basically backlashing in front of everybody who's ever existed, possibly. And that's weird. That's odd. And we've gotten so normalized to not having a lot of privacy. I mean, they went out of their way to stream an argument, which in my head does seem a little bit fishy. And it seems a little bit like clip, but we got some funny stuff out of it. But it just generally doesn't seem like a good thing. And I don't think as like people, we should be supporting this. Obviously we are, because, content that kind of makes us mad, it'll stick in our brains longer, but I don't know. Maybe this is just me. And if I wasted your time, I'm sorry. I'll try and give it back some other time. But in the meanwhile, I will be streaming whenever I come back from my, vacation. And with that, I'll leave you guys with this final message. Have a good night.